here I am doing a tag, and it's not Tag Tuesday. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been listening to that song on Kids Bop, which, yes, I know. Why is a grown adult listening to Kids Bop? I'm a kid at heart, but it cracks me up because it's these kids singing, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been kicking it, or I'm kicking it. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. And I'm like, you people weren't even born yet in 1986. Like, that cracks me up. I don't know why. Anyway, so I'm a rebel just for kicks today. I'm going to do a tag, even though it's not Tag Tuesday, because Ashley Hart's Reading just posted this tag, the book opinions tag, am I in or out? And it's one of those rapid fire tags. I love rapid fire tags, where we're going through 26 popular and controversial book tropes, trends, and features, and saying whether you're in or out. So I thought this looked like so much fun. I just, on the spur of the moment, after I watched her doing it, I was like, I'm going to do this one. So here we go. Reading the last page first. Out. Definitely not. I don't want the ending spoiled. Does anybody do that? If you do, shame on you. No. But no, I'm not going to ruin the whole book for me by reading the last page first. Enemies to lovers. Out. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I know so many people love it. I absolutely hate it. Perhaps that comes from life experience, although I don't know. Anyway. So, suffice to say, I hate that trope. Dream sequences. Out. Hate it. I have read some books and it really ticked me off because I'm really getting into it. And I'm like, I'm clutching my pearls here. And then they wake up from the dream and I'm like, what? That was all a dream. Like, I feel like that's a lazy way to try to get to get a twist in or something. Like, I really hate when they do that. Love triangles. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Yes, 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 in. Cracked spines. No, out. Hate it. Back to my small town. In. I've read lots of books with that trope and loved it. Monsters are real people. In. I know, you're probably like, what? Okay. It does depend on the situation, but I definitely do enjoy stories where they're taking kind of like an unlikable character, and yet by the end of the book, they've kind of made you see things their way. I feel like most people do have some redeeming qualities. There's only a few that have none, and those would be narcissists, because at their heart, they're cold, heartless, and cruel. And if you see any good qualities in them, you're really just projecting your good qualities onto them. I speak from personal experience. Narcissists have zero redeeming qualities. There's nothing good about a narcissist. And the sooner you figure that out, the better for your sanity and your safety. Moving on. No paragraph breaks. Out. No. Have to have paragraph breaks. Multi-generational sagas. In. Love it. Rereading. Out for me. I almost never reread. Artificial intelligence. I'm going to say in. I don't know what they mean by artificial intelligence. If I will say that, and I hope she doesn't come after me for saying this. Please don't come after me, Frida McFadden. I love her books, but I have seen her accused of using AI to write her books because they're saying, how could anybody put out as many books a year as she does without using AI to write her stories? It may be true. I don't know. But I gotta say, I don't really care if that's what she's doing because I love her books. Like, I am guaranteed that if I buy one of her books, I will love it. Her books have never disappointed me. So I don't care if she is writing them with AI. I freaking love it. Drop caps. Okay. I did not know what that was. But a drop cap is a large capital letter, typically at the beginning of a paragraph or section, that drops below the baseline of the first line of text. It's a decorative element. It's okay. I'm in. Happy endings. In. I absolutely hate sad, unhappy endings. Can't stand it. You might say, but that's real life. I know, but I get enough of real life in real life. Don't give me any more real life. I'm reading to escape real life. Okay. Plot points that only converge at the end. Out. Because I usually end up DNFing if that is the case, simply because I feel like, how is this connecting? Like, I don't, and I start to get frustrated. And if I'm halfway through and the plot points are so out there that I have no idea what's going on, I'm like, forget it, and I DNF it. So, let's see. Detailed magic system classic. Detailed magic system classic. Is that two? Let me see here. Let me look at her list here. Make sure. Okay, detailed magic system. Okay, I don't know what that means. Detailed magic system. I'm not sure what that means. I do know that generally I don't like magic. I don't know why, but it bores me silly. Anytime, like on TV, they've got these magicians that are shuffling their cards, I'm like, boring. Like, I hate it. I've always hated magician stuff. Like, it just bores me to tears. I don't know why. I just find it extremely boring. So I'm going to say out on that one. Classic fantasy races, out on that. I also don't like reading fantasy. Unreliable narrators, definitely in. Evil protagonists, also in. It makes it fun and interesting, you know? It's kind of fun to have somebody that you hate in the story. That can be just as motivating as somebody you love in the story. The chosen one. Yeah, in, I guess. When the protagonist dies, out, no. You've got me all connected to this character and feeling all the feelings, and then you... No, absolutely not. Really long chapters. Yeah, in. If it's a good book, I don't care if the chapters are long. French flaps. Okay. Again, I did not know what this is, so I Googled it. It is when a cover is designed with a section that folds in on itself. I'm going to say in for this. I see this very rarely in books, but I will tell you what I have done when I have a book like that is I've used that folded in flap like a bookmark and just stuck it in the... Somebody's probably going to get mad at me for that. Okay. Deckled edges. Now, I do know what this is, but for those of you who don't know, deckled edges are the rough, uneven edges of a piece of paper, often associated with handmade paper or intentionally created to mimic the look of handmade paper. And for me, it's a big out. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. And I will tell you why. Let me see if do I have, yeah, the book that I'm currently reading. I have this thing. The whole time I'm reading, I love the sensory experience of doing this. And I do that the whole time I'm reading. And I'll switch back and forth when I'm reading on this side. I do that on that side. And I always keep my fingernails trimmed in such a way that they make a pleasing sound. You cannot do that with deckled edges. You can't. And I don't know why, but if I can't do what I call strumming the pages, then I can't read the book. Like, I just can't. I have to strum the pages. I don't know. I'm weird. Signed copies by the author. Yes, in. Love it. Dog-eared pages. Well, I'm going to say in and out. Out if it's somebody else's book or a library book, a book you've borrowed. If it's a book you own, go right ahead. Dog-ear those pages. Chapter titles instead of numbers. In. Love it. I kind of miss that. I feel like back in the old days, they used to have, most books had a chapter title. I feel like nowadays, very few books actually have a chapter title. It's just a number. I don't know. I kind of miss the chapter titles. Not that that would prevent me. It's not a deal breaker. It's not going to prevent me from reading a book, but you know. Okay. Well, there we have it. That was a fun tag. I'll tag some of you that I think would like to do this. These are so much easier than some of the tags where like you have to do a lot of research and find books and things. Like, this is just fun. It's fun to watch these and it's fun to do these. So I don't feel like there's a lot of work involved. I just copied and pasted her list, emailed it to myself, printed it off, and here we are, you know. So yeah, I would love to see any of y'all answer these questions. Feel free to comment down in the comment section. Tell me if there's any of these that you have strong feelings about. Just comment and tell me, like, oh, you're a horrible person because you dog your pages, or you know, I can't believe you don't love the enemies to lovers trope, or you're totally right, you know, long chapters are awesome if the book is good, you know, whatever. Tell me whatever your thoughts are, because that's the fun of this, like just knowing what everybody's thoughts are on different, you know, controversial book tropes and subjects. Alrighty, I'll see you all next time. Bye.